Hey guys, sorry for the delay in this update. I have superb news for every business owner in America. Yesterday, the uh, the district court in Texas under the Ninth Circuit just released a preliminary injunction against the Corporate Transparency Act for the entire United States of America. This is huge, and it was actually not even on my radar. And the reason it wasn't on our radar is that the plaintiffs in this case weren't asking for a general injunction. We were the only ones asking for it. But what happened apparently is that they have something like 300,000 businesses in their organization. And what the state argued, the federal government, which was a really stupid argument and it was a bad gamble, is they said, Your Honor, if you give these 300,000 individuals an injunction, you're effectively giving an injunction across the entire country because it'll become impossible to enforce for us. And so the judge agreed with them. He said, yeah, you're right. So let's just give a whole injunction to the entire country. So as it stands right now, spread this far and wide, no one needs to file for the Corporate Transparency Act. No one needs to do it. Don't listen to your accountant. Don't listen to anyone. They're all none of them even knew about this for until 9 months in. So nobody's staying on top of this. You do not need to file. Tell every business owner you know, you don't need to file. You don't need to file at all. Don't worry about it. Now, that said, what does this mean for our case, and what does this mean moving forward? Well, this is part of the reason for the delay, is that our attorneys were meeting, and we wanted to make sure that our plan was good. We have to notify our court, of course, that there's already a preliminary injunction. Now, our claims on the Corporate Transparency Act are a little bit different than these other claims. The other claims are based on 10th Amendment claims. Ours is based on First and Fourth Amendment claims, which is very important because I actually think that when it gets to the Supreme Court, our claims are going to be the strongest because 10th Amendment claims tend to have the most difficult time going through the circuit courts. But we have to let our court know. They may decide that there's no point in us requesting a preliminary injunction, at which point we will proceed with requesting a final injunction. So that way we can go and try that and get a nationwide final injunction. That's our new objective. Now, the reason this is important is that this was a great victory in Texas, but the federal government is going to appeal this preliminary injunction, and it's going to go to a Ninth Circuit Court judge. The Ninth Circuit Court is notoriously anti-freedom. So there is a very decent chance that that judge overturns the injunction. And so we need to get a final injunction nationwide underneath that. So even if that judge overturns it, they can't overturn our injunction. So that's our play from here on out. We absolutely have to keep pushing this forward. This battle is far from over, but we have won a key victory. So celebrate. It's good news, but we still have a ton of work to do left on our suit. Please support us so that we can make sure that even if this gets overturned, we can lock it in and make sure that no American is forced to comply with this ridiculous government overreach. Thanks again, guys.